talk about inverse function. Let's say function f maps 1 to a, 2 to b, 3 to c, and 4 to d. Then inverse function will make the range of f as its domain and will map a to 1, b to 2, c to 3, and d to 4. That will be your f inverse. So if you compose f and f inverse, so if you start from a point, you take f first and then f inverse, you reach back to the same point. Or if you start f inverse first and then f, you reach back to the same point. If you observe here, 1-to-1 condition is necessary. F need to be 1-1. Like for example, if f is not 1-1, if 1 and 2 both are mapped to A, then F inverse will map A to 1 and 2 both. Means F inverse is not a function. Function means there is no confusion about output. So in that case, F inverse will not exist. So for function to be invertible or for the inverse to exist, 1-1 is necessary condition. So we say if f is 1-1, then a function g is inverse of f. G is inverse of f if these two conditions hold. If you start from G and then you go along F, you reach back to the same point. And if you start from along F and then you compose with Z, you reach back to the same point. Then you will say F and G are inverse of each other. We represent F inverse by putting power -1. So this is called inverse of f. This is notation for inverse of f. Inverse of f of x. So first we will, given two function, we will check if they are inverse of each other or not. And then we will learn how to find the inverse. Given a function, how to find the inverse. So first we will learn determine if f and g are inverses our first example is fx is 3x plus 6 and gx is 1 over 3x minus 2. So what we will do is we will calculate f composition g and g composition f. F composition g by definition is f evaluated at g of x. So replace the value of g of x first, which is 1 over 3x minus 2. Now we want to evaluate f at 1 over 3x minus 2. So in function f, I am replacing x by 1 over 3x minus 2. Distribute 3. So that gives us x minus 6, and this outside 6 plus 6. So we'll reach back to x. So this condition hold. Then we will check G composition F. If both gives us x back, they are inverse, otherwise not. So by definition, this is G evaluated at F. Our fx is 3x plus 6. And replace x by 3x plus 6 in function G. Distribute 1/3. That gives us 1/3 times 3x plus 1/3 times 6 minus 2. 3 and 3 will cancel out. So we got x plus 2 minus 2 equal x. So in both cases, we got x. So f and g are inverse of each other. F and g are inverse. Let's do one more example, and then we will switch to finding the inverse. Let's say fx is given by x plus 1 divided by 5, and gx is given by 5x plus 1. Okay. Let's check if they are inverse of each other or not. Which means G composition F and F composition G, if both are equal to X, then we will say F and G are inverse, otherwise not. So Fx is x plus 1 divided by 5. Replace x plus 1 divided by 5 in place of x in your function G. So 5 and 5 will cancel out. And we got x plus 1 plus 1, which is x plus 2, not equal to x. So you will say f and g are not inverse of each other. So this is how we are going to check if two functions are inverse of each other. If a function is given, how are you going to find its inverse? So let's see that procedure. Step-by-step procedure to find the inverse. Step 1, we will replace, if it's given in function form, fx form, we will replace fx by y. If it's given y equals something, we are good. Then we will we will interchange x and y. In place of x, we will put y. In place of y, we will put x. Interchange x and y. And then we will solve for y. And finally, we will replace that y by f inverse x. These are 4 steps that we are going to follow. Let's do some example. So let's say fx equals 2 plus 1 half x is given, and it's given that it's a 1, 1 function. We want to find its inverse. Let's do step by step. So our step 1 is we are going to replace fx by y. Replace fx by y. That gives us y equals 2 plus 1 half x. Oops. 2 plus 1 half x. Step 2, interchange x and y. So wherever I see x, I will change that with y, and wherever I see y, I will change that with x. And you do that with each x and y. And our step 3, or the main step, I should say, is solve for y. Because other steps are just interchanging this, that. This will involve some calculation. So we want to find the value of y. So first subtract to both sides, then multiply by 2 both sides. We found the value of our y. And then step 4, step 4 is we replace y by f inverse x. So we found our inverse. Woohoo, done. We found our inverse. Let's practice some more problems. So each of these problems, first try by yourself, and then if you feel stuck, you can check back. Let's say fx equals 3x divided by x plus 1 is 1, 1 function, and we want to find out its inverse. So step 1, replace fx by y. Step 2, interchange x and y. Step 3, solve for y. So I am multiplying both sides by y plus 1. That gives us xy plus x equals 3y. So first we got rid of the denominator. Then we will collect all the y terms on one side. Since I want to solve for y, I will collect all the y terms on one side and all other terms on other side. Pull out y and divide by the coefficient of y. And done. Step 4 is replace your y by f inverse x, and done. Let's practice more. Let's say fx equals x square plus 3 for x greater equal to 0. It's given the function is 1, 1, and we want to find out its inverse. So first we will replace fx by y. We will interchange x and y. And we will solve for y. So subtract 3 both sides. And then we take square root. So y is equal to square root of x minus 3. And whenever we take square root, we put plus minus in front. But wait, what? Our y got two values? Mm-mm. So here is the trick. So we had the condition that x is greater than 0, right? So when I replaced my x and y, our condition is y is greater than 0. So we have the condition y is greater than 0, greater equal to 0. So our y is equal to square root of x minus 3. And we replace y by f inverse x. That is our inverse and done. Now, if we understood well about our inverse, it means that if there is a point x comma y on the graph of f, then corresponding point y comma x will be on the graph of f. In example, so here is our function f, graph of our function f. So graph of f inverse is going to be its image about line y equals x, which means x and y coordinates will flip. So for point -1, comma 1, the corresponding point on the graph of f inverse will be 1, -1. Corresponding to 1, 3, we will have 0.31. Corresponding to -4, -2, the point will be -2, -4. And we will join them with the same shape. So this now is our graph for f inverse.